You all may be right, but I have a job to do. I'm still the peace officer in Bethlehem. You guys, I find that you've caused a disturbance in Bethlehem. I find you guilty of waking people up, of making noise, of being outrageously happy without a license. You!
Let me guess. Riding a store without authorization. I'm sure my pencil made squeaking mark that disturbed the peace, and I helped the shepherd get the message out.
And I rustled a lot of papers and maybe spoke too loud, and maybe my hair made too much noise when I combed it. Maybe.
Exactly. And you three.
Joe, you gotta give these people a break. Sure, they disturbed the city of Bethlehem, but they could also be changing the world. You said yourself, you just want Bethlehem to be peaceful.
You're getting soft, Ruth. And the rest of you.
Cheering after dark?
Singing without a license?
Unauthorized worship?
Yes. And that unnecessary feedback. Yes, yes, and yes. In all my years as a peace officer in Bethlehem, I've never seen anything like this. I could run you all in. Rookie, take a message. Send it to headquarters from Detective Sergeant Joe Savin. I'm with the shepherds, reported to have been disturbing the peace. I found the baby that has caused this alleged disturbance. After thorough investigation, I find that peace has come to Bethlehem tonight, and everyone is being set free. Signed, Joe Savin. It may not be the quietest place in the world, but it's the most peaceful place. All is calm, all is right.
Hey, don't you have an extra to get out? The press is out stopped. You gotta get the news out.
For once, we have good news. Let's go, Cub.
Yes.
Hold on. Wait for me, Rookie. We're coming with you. peaceful little town was never quite the same. Turns out the little baby was the Savior we've been waiting for, God's only Son. He grew up strong and wise, but he was never crowned king in Jerusalem. In fact, he was arrested and tried and crucified along real criminals, even though his only crimes were healing the sick, the blind, and teaching us about his Father's kingdom. This innocent man took the penalty for us all. I wish I could say that I solved the case as soon as we found the baby king in the manger, but I can only see that was part of the story that night. All those years later, when Jesus rose up out of the grave, that's when the case was finally solved for good. Now, what are you waiting for? Don't make me run you all in on a 52294B failure to celebrate the best news ever. He's the one. Let's get out there and share the news. And the louder, the better.
tonight because you've already gotten the message. The message is that have to share the good news. Isaiah 6:9-6 says, For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace, Prince of Peace, Mighty God, Everlasting Father. And that is Jesus Christ. That prophecy was more than a few thousand years ago. Now what we do is we look back on what had been promised and what had been fulfilled. So this is our great news, that Jesus Christ came more than 2,000 years ago. He didn't remain as a baby, but he grew up for the same for me and you.